welcome to another video, and today I want to show you how to program a little computer game. So it was requested as video, so I try to show you, but there are different ways to program a game or a program, so it could maybe not the best way, so several ways can get a result. So I'm not to pretend to show you the best way. Yes. Okay, so and here you can see the text editor, and first I will save my program so that the editor recognize the syntax. So then the editor makes different colors, so you will see it in a moment. But you can use any text editor, but some are better than others because they have a better syntax recognition. Yes. So let's call the game number guessing, and I add the file extension py for Python. So now the editor knows which program language I use. So, and first we can make a little example. So the basics is, if you want to show something on the screen, you can use print, and then you can use apostrophe or quotation marks. So this is only a test. So, and if we save this, then we can run the program. So this is Python 3, and then the name of the program, and as you can see here, ASMR for you was printed out here. Yes. So, and then you have modules. Like OS, and you can import these modules. And so if you want to clean the screen at the beginning, then system so can write here os system clear, and let's save it again, and we can now use arrow keys and find the last command, and then you see the difference. The screen was cleaning up before the print comes out here, or came out here. Okay, So, and now I will start with the number guessing program. So the import OS we can keep, and we want import another module, and this is random. So because we want to get a random number, and the player has to guess the random number. And normally you have to think about your program at the beginning. What do we want to do? You have to write it on a piece of paper, and maybe bigger or larger piece of paper, and then you program the code or the code lines. And I know that I want to have a question after the number was guessed, if the player wants to play again or not. So we want our number guessing again and again and again, maybe, until the player press maybe an N for not again. So, and therefore we need, or for that we need a function, so that we can call the function again and again. And so I will first call the function. This comes at the end in the program lines, guess number. So this is how we call our program, and this I will put this a little bit to the right. And now I start with define my function, and the function is guess the number. So, and this is how you define your function. Yes, so what we now have is the same like before. So I will save the whole thing here, and let's call it again, and to see or run again, you see it is the same. Print out the name and ends the program. So, and this is the call, and this is the function. And now I will add the random function. So first I will let the program find, or the computer find, a random number between 1 and 100, so that it's not too easy for the player. So, and first I need a variable. So I call it random number. I could also use a short letter like R or rnumb or something like that. Yes, so can you take what you want. What you should not use is a keyword like import def or random, because random is here a method from the module random. Yes, And what we need is a random integer. So we don't want to have a decimal number or floating number, yes. So not guess for 2.356. It would impossible between 1 and 100 to guess within a few tries, yes. So, and here we write the space of the numbers between we want to search. We want to search between 1 and 100. So, and then we need a variable for the player number. So this is a number what the player type in, and then we want to look if it's the same like random number. You will see it in a moment. And we could also use play num or pnum as variable. So now I write here player number, and we initialize it with 0. And now I want to count the tries in the game, and for that we need another variable, and I call it e, and e is null at the beginning. So, and now comes the try for the player, and we or I type in here the while word, and while is the loop function, yes. So while, and now I can choose here with this editor, so I don't have to type in it every time if I written or wrote it before. So random number is not equal. So, and you write here is not equal. Yes. I know at the moment only the German word Ausrufezeichen and the equal, and this means is not equal. So player number. Okay. So, and the loop goes and goes every round as long random number is not equal to player number. So what the player typed in. So, and we have for the counting of the tries to increase the variable I. Don't know, had I said e? So in German e, in English I, plus 1. Yes, so each round one more to know how many tries we need. So then I can type in here print, and if I want to have a line without anything in there, then I can write it only with an apostrophe. This I can delete here, so that there is a line space. That's why I wrote here print without anything in there. So now I want to let the player input the number which he guess. So and this should be an integer input, and then we also can quotation marks as take and maybe we write please guess your number. Okay, so this is the input for the player. So, and now we have to type in here a condition. So if the random number is equal to the player number, or the player number is equal to the random number, or it's smaller or bigger. Yes, because I want to print out for the player whether the number is too small or too high or too big. So if random number equal, and I need two equal signs. Yes, so only one equal sign assigns something to a variable, but if you want to compare, then you need the double equal in most of the programming languages. So if random number equals player number, so then, and I print here again a free space line, and then I will print, of course, something like congratulation, you guessed the number. Okay. And we also want to print out the number of trials. So that was not needed. Oh. You need it. So, and now I want, or I need to give out the I, the variable I, and because this is a string, yes, this is text, I need to type in here str for string. So I want the program knows that I want to give out I as string. Yes. So I can't calculate with number as strings, but in this case I only want to print it out. So I can do it this way, and trials. So, and so let's save it for a while, or for because if there any issues. Then I have at least this part here. So this is the first condition. So if the random number equals the player number, and then we have the next condition. So, and this we can write with elif, so like else if, yes, else if player number is higher or bigger than random number, then we want to print your number is too high, but I have here to type in the apostrophe. So your number is too high. Okay. Elif. So you can also see it with the colors, whether you have a mistake maybe. So, and now player number smaller than random number as next condition, and then I think I can copy it, print your number is too small, and maybe I put here another O. So we have all three conditions. We also could write here an else instead of an elif or elif. So different ways. And now we write the else statement for our loop, for the while loop. So this happens here if a random number is not equal player number. Yes, and the other case is else, and there we can put our question if we want to play again. So also variable, so I can call it again question, but you could also take a q as variable here, and another input. So do you want to play again? And maybe an y for yes and n N for no. And then we have to write here our conditions. So if, again question, y, so yes, then we want to play again the function guess the number, or run again. So and other condition is we want to quit the program, and you can write exit 0, and we have here from the beginning what we call our function guess a number. So then I save, and let's look if there's a problem or a mistake, an error. So if you program such a program here, or more complex programs, the normal way is that you have there's an error. Yes. So I can call my game here with number guessing, and this is what you need, what you see when you have error. So line 12, player number is equals input, please. Input, so I wrote here input. And here you see the line number, and input is not valid. Yes. So this is how the mistakes or the errors were shown. And now I can try it again, and it seems to work. So I place it here a bit in the screen area. So okay. So and normally if you were asked for a number between 1 and 100, I would start at 50. So why I'm now here? So deep. So your number is too small, and now the next try. So I try with 75. Again too small. So let's take 87. Is too high. So let's take 81. Again too high. Let's take 78. And I guessed the number. And I only needed 5 trials. So and now I can play again with Y for yes, and I can guess my number. So let's take 23. It's too high. So 11. Too high. Too small. Too small. So it's either 9 or 10. So let's try 10. Yes. And again, 5 trials. So 5 trials is, I think, really good. So one last time. So it's another let's play, you can say. Let's take 67. Too small. 90. Too small. Let's take 96. Too small. 98. And now I only needed 4 trials. This is really interesting, so it's no fake. Normally I needed at least 6 trials, yes, as I tested the program before, but I had 3 times guessing as best, but normally 6 or 7 or 8 trials. Okay, so and if I type in the n, I quit the game, and you see we are at the starting point, and the program has an else, so either an n or any other letter except the y would be exit the program. Yes, so there I took it easy. So you could program here an elif, so elif n, then exit, and then an else. So if not y, not n, then a message with a print, not a valid entry, and then do the again question or the input again. So this is also possible. So you would place it again question in a different or another function, like def again question. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I wish you a nice time. Bye bye.